I just worry that I'm an imperfect person, and like there's been like a kind of cult of personality that is really intimidating and that is overwhelming for me. And I'm still trying to adjust to life after prison, and while also being a public figure at the same time. And I've been struggling to balance that.
Yeah.
Been pretty good. I got off the plane yesterday. I'm very uncomfortable with that. I don't feel like a role model, and I worry about being placed in that role and placed in that position because I'm pretty flawed and I'm pretty new to living life, and I'm not perfect. Going from a state of pretty much isolation, I couldn't get to my bank account, and then whenever I was trying to do anything, like get an apartment I learned that this is what humanity is at its base, and that's the strongest part of us, is the ability, even in the most intense and the most extreme circumstances, to band together and fight back, and to get through it, and to survive. As individuals, don't take the time to do that. We end up with these systems. It's like we don't just churn out code. We don't just, create a product and that's the end of it. We as developers are complicit in the software that we write, and I would argue how it gets used and how it gets misused. So in that sense, the problems can most effectively be solved by the developers at the development stage. So we have to change we have to change our developer culture. Technologists no longer can just say, "We bring you tools. Here they are. Now society, figure out how to use them." I worked with these big data sets, and I worked on algorithms to process through that data in Iraq. And that became a life and death decision for a lot of people based upon algorithms, based upon incomplete data sets. Ethical obligation that we as developers have.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily think that handing every single white supremacist a microphone like we do in America, it seems, is a good idea. I don't think that's a requirement. I mean, it's not free speech. It's
hate speech.
Right, but I don't think free speech means that you hand anybody who has an opinion a microphone. Decisions and act upon our insights and our ability.
Great, basically, the way you have done. How did you do that?
It was easy. They fail regularly, and I have this problem in America where I try to talk about institutions failing, and there's sort of this, because there's this expectation in America that things have always been this way and they will continue to be this way. But institutions do fail, and we, outside of the world, know that. And so we can't depend on institutions. We can't ask for institutions to simply fix themselves. We actually have to make them change. We have to change it ourselves. And we have tools like Secure Drop. We have protocols in place in which it's a cultural